All right. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sisters and brothers, we have come to the ending part of our Vesak celebration. To my knowledge, with your hard work, we have celebrated this year Vesak very successful way. I think everything went very smoothly. We had activities morning to now. Everything went very well. It is mainly due to your hard work. When we have this kind of celebrations, and when the celebration is coming nearer and nearer, we have a bit of worries. Every time we have some worries. Although we know worries are not good and we must keep away worries, sometimes we have worries. What is the worry? We always think we do not have enough people to carry out this very lengthy program. We started yesterday. Yesterday, that means last night, we had chanting for holy water and to bless people for Vesak. Vesak Eve is the best time to do some chanting. So we had chanting. Then people were preparing so many things, decorations, then preparing for food, many things. Then today, early morning started some work, and until afternoon or evening, they carried out their work. Of course, some of them were very, very tired. They have gone back to rest. So, we do this with, in a way, can say less regular volunteers. The number of our regular volunteers are only few. But in a way, we are fortunate. Whenever we have this kind of work, a lot of people come and help. They give their helping hand, they support. Therefore, always we manage to go through our celebrations in a successful way. So this year, Vesak also, I have seen for this year Vesak also, a lot of volunteers came and supported. Some of them are totally new. Only this Vesak. For this Vesak they came and helped. So I want, if there are such people here, I want to tell them, don't think Vesak is finished. Next Vesak also, they should come and help. We are always struggling about volunteers, but people are very nice. Whenever we need, they come and help. So your kind help was very great. So we managed to do this Vesak celebration successfully. Then on this occasion, I would like to say a few words about the Buddha, because this is the Buddha celebration. Buddha's attainment, Buddha's birth, attainment to enlightenment, then passing away happened on a Vesak full moon. Of course, we know 3 different years. So, although it is very unusual, it had happened. So we celebrate. The important thing is Buddha's great service, great work. As we always mention, we know the Buddha lived as the Buddha for 45 years. When he passed away, he was 80 years old. But he attained enlightenment when he was 35 years old. So, as the Buddha, he lived 45 years. And it is extremely difficult to find a life story of a religious leader or any other leader who has served so long and sacrificed so much time for the benefit of people. Because when we see his routine, if not we can say in a simple way, timetable, this is a very important thing. Buddha had attained what is to be attained. He had realized what is to be realized. There was no more achievements, no more to attain. He attained the greatest achievement. But he never thought, I have attained the greatest achievement. I am free from all the defilements, and that is the greatest liberation. So I can relax. Without attaining anything also, sometimes we think we can relax, and we relax. Then nothing can happen. But Buddha had attained what is to be attained, what is to be realized. Then he achieved the perfection. He became a perfect human being. But he never thought, I got everything, I attained everything, so I can relax. Instead of that, he thought, I must help others to attain. I achieved this as a human being. That means all human beings can attain this perfection. I can pay the way, I can show the way to attain human perfection, which we call enlightenment. So, from the very day of his attainment to passing, until passing away, that means for 45 years, he worked so hard to help people, to teach the path he followed to attain perfection. Path he followed to attain ultimate liberation. So in his timetable, we can see only about 2 hours or little bit more than that for himself. Every day he worked according to the timetable, his routine. So all other hours, if we count 24 hours as the day, about 20 hours he spent for the benefit of others, human beings, devas, all other beings. Every day he had in his routine, early in the morning, early in the morning, he looked for somebody who was really in need of his help. Sometimes we know he walked miles or kilometers. Of course, that time nobody count kilometers. Now we count different way. That time they used different way. But anyway, he walked miles and miles. Sometimes only to meet only one person. We can see Our compassion, our metta is very different. If we have to go somewhere only for one person, we very easily become very lazy. I can go another day, or what is so great meeting only one person. Even sometimes one person come and we hear somebody is coming, somebody has come and waiting to see you. We think, oh, what is that? Very troublesome. We get this kind of thoughts, but the Buddha was totally different. He only for one person also, only to save one person from going into very difficult situation, he walked, he met them. Sometimes it was a life-threatening visit, but he didn't bother about that because his compassion and metta was so great, so strong. So he walked, he went and helped the person. There are many occasions like that. So he never thought he had attained everything, therefore he can relax. Instead of that, for 45 years, he worked so hard. Every day about 22 hours he worked for others, and only about 2 hours he used for his rest, relaxation. So that kind of character is very, very rare. In a way, can say impossible to find. So we are celebrating such a person's enlightenment, birth, enlightenment, and passing away. That's why Vesak is so important, so great. And in Buddhist countries, when they talk about the Buddha, sometimes they use a word. They use the word mother. They call the Buddha mother. In Pali, we use the word mata. Matru, Sanskrit. We use the word mata. Buddha mata. Buddha the mother. Why people use the word Buddha the mother? In this world, if we want to see somebody who is greatest to us, none other than that is none other than the mother. Mother is the greatest to us. Mother's compassion, mother's love, and the trouble, pain mother has taken for the sake of us cannot be compared with anybody's trouble, anybody's pain. So mother is the greatest. When they want to talk about the Buddha, they use that greatest mother. They use the word the mother. That means mother is the greatest. Therefore they use that word to talk to the Buddha. Buddha Mata. Buddha is our mother. The reason is, again, we can say Buddha's love and compassion. He had so much love, so much compassion towards people. When we say people, actually not only people, towards all living beings. There is no limit for the compassion and love taught by the Buddha. Towards all living beings, the Buddha had developed so much compassion. Therefore, we compared sometimes Buddha to mother, or we use the word mother for the Buddha. So, when we look at Buddha's greatness like this, different angles or different ways, we can see his greatness, appreciation. I wanted to say this for another purpose. If you want to respect your mothers, you can think of the other way also. Your mother is not an ordinary person. Mother is none other than the Buddha. If you want to compare, it is difficult, but if you want to compare somebody, if you want to develop some respect, some gratitude, appreciation towards a person, except the Buddha, mother is the person we can think of. So, if we want to respect the Buddha, we should not forget this. Buddha is at home. That means mother is at home. So if we pay respect to mother, even if we pay the same respect which we pay to the Buddha, there is nothing wrong. So that is not only respect to the mother, it is a respect to the Buddha. So we are celebrating today Buddha's birth, enlightenment and passing away. So his great virtues help us even today. Many people were benefited. Today many people are benefiting. In the future also many people will get the benefit. To make this world a happy place, peaceful place, Buddha has contributed so much. So before ending the talk, I would like to say some words mentioned by cardinal in Sri Lanka. We have a cardinal. Cardinal is a very high rank in Catholicism. They have voting power also to choose the Pope. They are highest rank person. We have a cardinal in Sri Lanka because in Sri Lanka we have Catholics. Recently there were some criticisms about Buddhist. Some people belong to other groups criticize Buddhist and even did certain things against Buddhist. This cardinal came forward and said, we should not criticize Buddhist. We should not condemn Buddhist in our country. Our religions, that means Catholicism and other religions, our religions in Sri Lanka so far survived and spread or developed until today progressing because of Buddhist. The credit must go to Buddhist. And he said, why? Buddhism is a very tolerant religion. So, Buddhists are very tolerant people. They follow a religion which gives the highest value for religious tolerance. Because of their tolerance and kindness, we never had any serious problem in this island. We managed to practice our religion. We managed to practice the propagation of our religion. If Buddhism disappeared, or if Buddhism become a weaker religion in this island, we will have difficulties to practice our religion. We won't be able to practice our religion in peace. So, because in this country, majority are Buddhists, therefore we got that blessing. Their blessing to practice and propagate our religion. So don't talk against Buddhists. Don't condemn Buddhism. Like that he advised his own followers. So everywhere it is the same. In some countries Buddhism totally disappeared because of, in a way can say, they are very tolerant. They did not try to fight to protect their religion. So they were unable to protect Buddhism in certain countries. Buddhism totally disappeared. So it is not that they are bad, they are weak, but they didn't want to fight in the name of religion. So that is an accepted truth even by great Catholic leaders like some cardinals. So this is also a great credit to Buddha. He has given us a very peaceful religion. Therefore, until today, Buddhists try their very best to maintain tolerance and peace in countries where they live. So that's all I want to say tonight. I would like to thank you all the hard-working people and wish you happy Vesak and success of your life. Most probably our president may have to say something, and Professor Wong. Is there any refreshment? All right. Light refreshment. Okay, thank you all. Now we do blessings. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatvang tarayo sukhe digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabba rogo vinassatu mate bhavatvang tarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabba rogo vinassatu mate bhavatvang tarayo sukhe digayuko Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Sabbitiyo gajjantu sabbarogo inassatu mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhava.